Hello, my love. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm doing a reading for Leo and the person they're thinking about right now. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising in Leo. Hope you're having a great day. Let's see, what is the overall messages, please? Overall energy. Queen of Cups. 5 of Coins. 6 of Coins. And the 6 of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You know, you could be feeling more lovey-dovey right now. And you could be putting your love intentions out there. Right? But you're also wanting to stay loving and nurturing and kind to your own self. Right? Putting in the energy and putting in the work where it's needed at this time. You know, you could be very focused on children or someone or something from the past is coming up here. Whoa. Strength. Yeah. Leo energy. Definitely focusing on yourself, right? You're putting your energy towards what you want. Right? And it's a great time to shoot your shot. You could be feeling more confident, courageous right now. What is your energy? 7 of Swords, 7 of Coins, and the 2 of Coins. So you could be contemplating something or juggling ideas. You know, you could be in a planning stage, but you're being very strategic, right? You're not allowing anyone in on your ideas or your plans. You know, you could be investing your money or, you know, just trying to get things in order right now. What's their energy? What is their energy right now? This one definitely wants to come out. Page of Wands. Death, Rebirth. And the Emperor. I have Scorpio and Aries energy. This person could be transforming their life. You know, they know that there needs to be a transformation happening here and some action, right? They need to take some action so that way they can be the leader of their life. You know, they could be wanting to step into this Emperor energy, or they are, right? But they're wanting to make moves here. How do you see them? 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, this person could be wanting to look at things in a new perspective. You know, they could have felt stuck or stagnant here for a while, but they're wanting to make moves for the future, right? They could be waiting for their ships to come in, or, you know, this person could have excuses or just being defensive or stubborn. How do they see you? 4 of Coins, Knight of Coins, and the 3 of Coins. So you could be wanting to create a new team here, or, you know, just work with people that are like-minded, people that are loyal and steadfast, right? People that are not greedy or holding back time, money, resources, energy, right? You could be wanting to work with new people. How do you feel about them? 7 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and the Moon. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm getting. This person could be dragging their feet or just detached. resting, or, you know, maybe they don't feel good, but I'm getting that this person keeps their options open or just acts like they have a lot of opportunities or options to choose from. You know, but this person could be delusional. This person could be in la la land or in daydreaming state. How do they feel about you? High Priestess, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're using your intuition. You know what's going on here, right? You want happiness and joy. You've healed a lot. You know, you could have been healing, and you're ready to take some action. You want to be creative. Judgment, yeah, you have to make a judgment call, or you did. And this is just around your happiness and peace and excitement and joy and passion, your creativity. You want to start something new. You know, you're trusting your instincts now, and you're honoring your gut feelings, because your blessings are coming in, and you feel this. You feel that if you take a chance, there's a great chance that you're going to get what you want here, right? But if you don't take a chance, you know, you may never get that chance again, right? You're feeling more empowered at this time. So take your ideas and run with them. You're wanting to build a strong foundation here in your life, and you're envisioning the world of your dreams. You're envisioning the future of happiness, joy, wish fulfillments. What are you doing right now? King of Cups. There's two. 8 of Coins and 10 of Cups. Yeah, absolutely. You're envisioning your 10 of Cups, your happily ever after, the love of your life, someone who's open and honest and vulnerable, compassionate, open-hearted, open-minded, right? Someone who you can work well together. You know, you could just be putting in the work or working hard here, but you're determined to get what you want. What are they doing right now? The Lovers, the Star, and the Tower. So I have Gemini and Aquarius energy, but this person knows that they need to make a decision here. This person could need to heal or reflect on the past. You know, they could see you as a divine partner, divine lover, but there's upheaval in this person's life. You know, this is rebuilding from a tower moment, or rebuilding from upheaval and chaos. You know, wanting to heal this, wanting to come in with, you know, love, partnership. You know, and making a choice here. Yeah, 6 of Wands. Yeah. You know, somebody wants recognition here. Somebody wants to be in the spotlight. And they're thinking heavily about this. Victory and success. What are your messages? Page of Swords, King of Coins, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. Wow, yeah, you are definitely bound and determined to get to your person. This is a divine counterpart here. I have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but this is, you know, wanting to be abundant, stable, successful. You could be learning something new or taking a new course. but this is your person. You know, this could be a person from the past, or this could be a new person coming in. Take it how it resonates. What are their messages? Three of Swords. Can't get it. Their messages, please. Knight of Cups. And the Empress. Yeah, they want this loving, nurturing, kind, creative energy, right? They want to bring in a cup of love, but they are in pain. This person might need to heal from past wounds, or just, you know, heartache and pain from the past. They could have tried to bring this pain into this connection, you know, but I'm getting that they're focused on romance, and they're focused on this Empress energy, this, you know, abundant, nurturing. You know, they could be wanting to, you know, have you take care of them, or thinking, you know, that you are a healing presence. What is the outcome, please? Page of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Hierophant. Yeah, someone's wanting to move towards a higher level of commitment here. Calmer waters, brighter days, right? Bringing in more love and honesty, so that way, you know, they can have the commitment that they want from somebody here. Now, I'm going to take this reading into the extended, and you can join us over there on members. And I'm going to take a deep dive into this energy. I'm going to be asking very specific questions about this person and their intentions, and what were their intentions in the past, what's weighing on their heart and their soul. You know, if they're healing and growing, what lessons were you meant to learn from this connection? And, you know, what does this person want for the future? Please join us over there in members and access all of our extended readings as well. And thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.